I'll be showing 7 new features in Reading Progress, a free reading fluency tool built into Microsoft Teams. The updates include Reading Coach, Insights improvements, Phonics rules, and a whole lot more. So let's get started. The first new feature is Reading Coach, a personalized practice tool that's now part of Reading Progress. Now I'm signed in as a student, and here's this new assignment I got for my teacher, and I'll open this up. And now the student is going to read out loud. We're not going to actually do the reading, but imagine she mispronounced a bunch of words along the way. Now we're going to switch over and finish that reading. The student has finished reading, and now she's going to click Use this recording. It attaches.
These words were the most challenging for you. Select any word to tackle them again.
So this is the Reading Coach. It immediately pops up for the student. Reading Coach works on PC, Mac, web, iOS, iPad, and iPhone, as well as Android phone and tablet. And now, as a student, I can do personalized practice. So for example, if I go click on the first word, mountains, right here.
When you're ready, press the microphone and read the word out loud.
Now I have my practice material. So here's the word mountains, and these are the different supports. I can hear it out loud.
Mountains.
I can stretch the word. I can see a picture of the word. So I have all these different options. So let's say I'm going to click the microphone at the bottom here and practice it. Moontins.
South close. Let's read the word again.
So I didn't get it quite right. Now I'll try it one more time. Mountains.
You're making your brain stronger. Nice work.
Okay, I got that one right. Now I'm going to go in the lower right and there is a next word button. I'll click this. Now I've got another word. This is physical. Now in this case, we don't actually have an image for physical, so there is no picture showing, but I can do the same things. I can stretch it. I can try it. Bicycle. Didn't quite get that one. Try it again. Physical. Great. Okay, so I can step through these different words. I can also go backwards or forwards here, but then I can hit the home button in the upper left. And I can see, okay, these two I've gotten right after my practicing. Maybe I'm going to jump to the last one here. Same as before. We'll stretch that word. We'll give it a try. Atmosphere. Hey, got that one right on the first try. So that is how Reading Coach works. Now I can click I'm done, and now I can turn this in. So I'm not forced to finish all of the words. I can choose to do which ones I want. The second new feature is improvements to challenge assignments in the Insights capabilities of Reading Progress. I'm going to switch to the Insights module here. Now I'll select Reading Progress right in the middle here. Here are the insights for my 4th grade class. Now I'm going to scroll down, and this is where you see the challenging word cloud. And we've already had this where you can see the most mispronounced words in the class. Now in the past, when I click Create Challenge Assignment, it immediately creates an assignment in Teams. But now we're going to give the educator a chance to tweak what words are in the assignment. So I'm going to click this. The top part comes directly from your word cloud. So these are from words in the Reading Progress assignments. So I can check some of these on. If these came directly from the word cloud, I can add those. I can turn some of these off. Again, previously in the past, you couldn't edit anything. But the most exciting part is now we have a recommendation engine, and it makes recommendations for practice based on data of students with similar types of reading challenges. So it has some suggestions on words, and I can check some of these on, or I can check some off, and I can customize this exactly how I want. Now when I click Create Challenge Assignment, it's going to automatically create a new Reading Progress assignment and inject this set of words. Now what you see here is an automatically created Reading Progress assignment with all the words in that list, and it's ready to go and hit next and make that an actual assignment to your class. The third new feature is also in Insights, and it is Phonics Rules Dashboards. If I scroll down here, you're going to see this new component of our dashboard called Phonics Rules. And this is English only to start. And phonics rules come from phonemes. For example, the word bat has 3 letters and 3 phonemes. B, A, T. And there's a short A with the A sound, for example. Phonics rules take all of the phonemes that are coming through in the mispronounced words, and it maps them to the phonics rules that exist. English is notorious for having many complicated phonics rules. If you look at this dashboard, you can quickly see the most challenging phonics rules in the class, They're sorted by accuracy here. And you can see the D sound for did. Here's a short O for pot. And you can look at these different phonics rules. You can expand show more and see even more details going all the way down. Now what's really powerful is you can sort by categories. You've got all the categories here, but I'm going to pivot and let's say I want to go to vowels. Now I have just my vowels phonics rules and it's pivoted, and I can sort in this case by accuracy. I can drop down and say maybe I want to do a vowel team. Those are combinations of two vowels, and you can see those right here, these vowel teams as an example. I can also show consonants. You can see here all the different consonant rules. And if I drop this down, I can show digraphs. Those are combinations of 2 or 3. Or I can do silent letters. That's a common one as well. So lots of different options on how you can have your phonics rules. In addition, just like we have the create challenge assignment that I showed previously for the challenging words, very shortly in the next few weeks, we're going to roll out the challenge assignment for phonics rules. That will allow you to select specific phonics rules on the left with a checkbox and then create a challenge assignment that'll generate a set of words that are targeted around those phonics rules. This will let educators target instruction even more. The fourth new feature is creating and reviewing reading progress assignments on iPad. So I'm going to tap the plus button and choose new assignment. And now I'm going to tap on attach and I'll choose reading progress as a teacher. And that's going to open up reading progress to create an assignment. I can browse the sample library. You have all the same content that you see in PC or web or Mac. We'll cancel. I can import Word, PDF, upload, Teams, class notebook. I'll close this. In this case, I'll open up sample library and I'm going to choose a baby polar bear grows up, preview that, and then choose select. That pulls in the passage. Now I can do things like change number of attempts, maybe set the time limit. You can fiddle with reading coach and require video and everything else you would do in a normal assignment. So now I'll just tap next up in the upper right. And now my assignment's ready to go. The fifth new feature is improvements to how timed passages work. I'll go here and click attach and I will choose reading progress. Now I'm going to upload my passage. Here's my geography reading passage and I'm going to go over here and choose time limit. I'm going to set this to 1 minute, a 1 minute read. What I'll show with the improvements is when the teacher reviews this, if the student didn't finish reading and they didn't finish the passage in 1 minute, there are new improvements to the markings and the way we calculate the passage. So I'm going to hit next and I'll assign this passage. And now we'll speed ahead and assume the student has already read the passage and they didn't finish it. I'm the teacher and my class has turned in their reading assignment. We're going to open up Alex here and we're going to see how he did on the timed passage of 1 minute. What you see is there's this new marker right here, this orange marker that says 1 minute time limit reached. And you can see all the words after that marker are grayed out, which means they're not getting counted against the total on correct words per minute or accuracy rate. So there were 10 mispronunciations, but these words here on gray, they're not marked as omissions. And the only things that are calculated, like I said, are the words that he read to at this 1 minute limit. If you set the limit for 2 minutes or 3 minutes, it works in a very similar way. The sixth new feature is multi-select. This has been an educator request to save time. Let's say I want to select a bunch of different words at the same time and mark them in a certain way. What I'll do right here is I'm going to click on important, and then I'll choose text tools, and then choose select multiple words right here. Now what you see is there's a single word selected, and right here it says multi-select is active. So I can click on multiple words. So I'll click here and here and here. And let's say I want to make this whole line for the most part as an omission. I can click here. Maybe I'm manually just doing this myself. So it's really easy to mark a whole set of words. Now I can also click and I can go text tools and select multiple words. And I can select discontiguous words, so they don't all need to be in the same spot. And maybe I want to mark all these as correct. Now those are marked just like that. This can be a great feature if a student has inadvertently bulk selected a bunch of insertions. Maybe it's that you've turned auto detect off, or you don't want to have auto detect and you want to go mark things up manually. That's another way where you can bulk select a bunch of words to correct them or to add a specific error. The 7th new feature is selecting a dialect or a locale for a specific language. In this case, let's say I upload a document that is targeted for Spanish. I'll click Import, and I'm going to upload a document. Here's my example Spanish document, and right now it's tagged as Spanish, how they speak in Spain. But maybe I want to change it to Spanish that's spoken in Mexico or a different country. If I click Edit now, you're going to have this drop down and I can choose the locale. So there's all these different options for Spanish, and they're all slightly different in how the AI processes for auto detect. So in this case, maybe I'm going to mark Spanish Mexico right here and then hit the checkbox. And now it's set to Spanish Mexico. If you want to keep up with all the latest Microsoft updates and tips and tricks, subscribe to my channel and then just ring the bell so you get all the latest videos that I post.